Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Cruz at 211.com. That's 2ELVN.com. Alright, I'm gonna take that out because I need a little bit more energy. Feel lethargic, too crazy. Shining bright on your boy. Shining bright on your boy. And this might pick stuff up. Speak about it from an honest perspective. And once a snowflake turns into a snowball, which turns into an avalanche. And you got two choices in life. You either make enough money to where you could pay somebody to do something, or you can do it yourself. And I'm cheap. So even though I got enough money so I can make somebody else do it, I still do it myself. Because I want to keep all the money. All the money. Oh, I gotta slow down. Construction zones, man. Slow down for construction zones, people. They got families too. NBC logo. The more you know. Anyways. So yeah, I didn't do anything with business development. I need to be doing more with biz dev. The problem is I don't have my foundation set, so it doesn't make sense for me. I thought about it. There's Gary Vee is promoting it, and I think it's an amazing idea, and I've already kind of started doing it with collaborations and with trying to look at potential not co-workers, potential collaborations with other companies that are doing construction and everything else. So for example, Gary Vee promotes, and again, y'all could Google this shit yourselves or whatever. I'm just regurgitating essentially what Gary Vee's putting out in his videos and his information. But he promotes you actually using Twitter, using Instagram, looking for people, manually searching for people on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, and seeing who is doing whatever it is that you want done. Whether that's buying t-shirts, whether that's going to ice cream shops, whether that's a travel blogger, whether that's if you're a restaurant owner and you want bloggers to come to your restaurant to blog about your restaurant, find them on Facebook, find them on Instagram, find them on Twitter, and say, hey, listen, I'll give you a free meal, man. I think my restaurant's the shit. And have them come to your restaurant and then have them blog about it. Distribution. All of a sudden, word of mouth. All of a sudden, Anthony Bourdain's in New Orleans, and he heard about your spot, and he's like, yo, listen, I heard from like 5 bloggers that I really dig that this is a dope ass spot. And Anthony Bourdain is eating at your damn restaurant talking to you about when you started and all this stuff. That's a stretch, maybe, but hey, maybe it's not. Maybe somebody does end up digging your spot or whatever and promoting the hell out of your joint, and maybe it becomes their local spot. Maybe they're a local blogger and they're like, dude, every day I get breakfast at this spot because I've been to 45 restaurants in whatever county, and this has the best X or whatever it is that I have ever had. And I will, if I die eating this, I will be a happy dude or chick, whatever. That's it. Then everybody's gonna be coming to your spot. So anyways, I don't have the foundation built to do that yet. I'm working on the foundation. I'm working on developing business and trying to get my foundation going so that I can, and not my foundation like a company, well, yeah, but the foundation of my business, meaning getting it squared away, getting my certifications, getting everything in line, getting everything done. I can't line up clients because I don't have a service to provide yet. So I'm in the middle of working with a potential partner to get all that squared away, having them teach me the practicality of what I'm trying to do, And then once I get some knowledge under my belt, again, like I said, man, this is a 5 to 10 year plan, man. It's 5 to 10 years. I know that it's gonna take me to be a force in this field, which I think has a lot of upside, and I think has a lot of value, and I think can do a lot of good. And so I'm in a hurry in the sense that I want it to happen, but I'm not in a hurry in a sense that I know it's going to take a long time to happen anyway. Pardon me about the coffee, or coughing rather. There's coffee. This coffee has me coughing a little bit. So anyways, yeah, so I'm really excited for it to happen, but unfortunately I gotta be patient, man. I gotta be able to just calm down and keep it at a slow burn, man. Even though I want it to happen as soon as possible. Plus, my potential partner, man, I'm not trying to rush that person. That person has a family. That person has other stuff going on. I think I encourage them to start thinking about doing this full time, and I think they're very interested in doing this. Well, not full time. We'll both be doing it part time initially, and then at 80-20 flip. So 80% of my income is my current full-time job, and this is going to be a 20%. But as soon as we start making enough money to where it can be our 80, that's going to flip, and then I'll be doing this full-time. Or if I see the upside and potential and a trend to where I want to trust in me, and I pull that trigger and say, hey, this is going to be it. Even if I take a $20,000 pay cut or something like that, man, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, man, because I think got this funny feeling that it's gonna be successful, especially with the hustle and the grind. And so where's I at? Hopefully, and I'll cut out all that. I'll edit out all the parts that are a little whack. Or maybe people find it interesting. Maybe people be like, wow, that's real. That's a real video recording. That dude is seriously lost in his thoughts, or can't think worth a shit, or wow, that's a dumbass dude. Maybe not. So anyways, back to the matter. I don't want to force my potential partner into making any decisions, or to have him be like, all right, you're coming at me too hard. I was interested, but now I don't really want this. That's not going to deter me. That's not going to deter me from doing what I want to do, but it'll streamline that process. That's the thing. I need practical knowledge of what I'm doing, because there's such a learning curve when it comes to this, that I don't want to be stuck behind a learning curve or whatever, when I can expedite that learning curve by getting practical knowledge, not in a book, not in a textbook or anything like that. More like, I've seen this before. This is what you need to look at. That's what you need to look at. You see this area down here? That's a problem. Oh, I've seen this before. This is where we need to concentrate our efforts. That's practical knowledge that, you can't find in a textbook, man. They give you case studies. They give you examples of home A or home B, but it's not experience. It's not that time in the mud, and it's not like I'm saying I need to avoid all that and be really good, because I'm gonna get that anyway. What I'm trying to do is trying to expedite that learning curve so that I know what to look for. It doesn't mean that something new is not gonna pop up and I'm not gonna get my hands dirty and be in the mud, and maybe we've never come across that situation before, and now we have to, figure it out. So yeah. So it'll be an interesting journey. I gotta keep y'all updated on that, updated on everything. I'm finding more and more that I need my own space. I've been bullshitting. I put out a video a few days ago. I think it was one of my first videos or my second video where I wanted to find a space to do some recording, a little office space to work and everything like that. And I wanted to email or cold call or bother or whatever a bunch of people and try to get a space that I could work out of, where I was helping either the owner of the property or the businesses in the property to cover the rent, so that way I didn't have to pay all these rental fees or anything like that. Well, unfortunately, I've been bullshitting with that. I haven't really emailed anybody, which sucks, dude. I really think it's a good idea, but I have been looking at places, looking at single office rentals that are not a lot of money. There's some around for like around $300 that cover all the utilities, and that I can sort of concentrate on and make my own and stuff. Then I'd have a mailing address in a spot where people could go to. They have like shared conference rooms. You just have to book it and everything like that. So I've thought about that, like single spaces, and I'm considering that because I found that more and more I cannot work from home. Again, I apologize for the coffee. Wow. Something's wrong with the coffee or something. Anyways, I'm finding more and more that I can't work from home. My kids are at an age where they want me around, where they need me, and I can't concentrate because when I see a second where I need to or get an idea, get a brainstorm where I want to write, or whether I want to flip on eBay, or whether I want to go outsource materials, I can't do that because the kids want to play. For example, I wanted to go hit tag sales up this morning, but unfortunately I gotta spend some time with the family. Well, not unfortunately, spending time with the family is always good, but it's detracting me from what I want to do, which is essentially. And it's decisions, man. It's decisions. I got to make the decision on what's important. I have to have a conversation with my other half about what's important. And we have differing thoughts. Or, I already talked to her about that and said, hey, listen, I really want to build a business. I want to build something for the kids to work off of and to be comfortable the rest of their lives. And it's for me as well. It's for me. I want to be successful, and I want to do and work for me, and that's a choice. The other choice is to make family a priority, and I got to make that decision. That's the one of the tougher parts about considering going off on your own and starting your own business, is that you have to make a decision whether working for you and putting your business ahead of your family is important. Not to say that I'll put my business first, but I always put family first, family before everything. You got to live with your family. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and realize that your kids are the only thing that are going to be with you for the rest of your life. Can't take money with you, can't take objects with you, can't take any of that stuff with you. But your kids and your legacy are gonna be around forever. So anyways, I gotta make that decision. That's a tough decision, man. So, all right, well, I will keep doing biz dev, discussing that. I will keep talking about things that I've posted, things that I've accomplished, and hopefully y'all keep tuning in. Hopefully this isn't boring as shit for everybody, and y'all get some value out of it. Anyways, shout out to Raking Profits. I met his ass on at a Goodwill, and I was like, "Hey, dude, I know you, man. You were on YouTube, Steve, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm Steve." And I was like, "No shit." I was like, "Ain't that crazy, man?" Small world. Talked to him a little bit. Really nice guy. Was able to have good conversation with him. Talk to him about my journey, when I started, what I've been concentrating on, why I'm doing it, and he listened and paid attention. And so that was really cool, having that conversation with him and everything, man. I think it went really well. We're gonna hopefully collab on some things. So shout out to Raking Profits. Shout out to Hustle at Home Mom. She's an inspiration, dude. She's doing it, man. Going hard in the paint with all these, with flipping and everything else, and sales and eBay and Amazon, and she gives a ton of information online. So follow her on Instagram, at Hustle Home, or Hustle at Home Mom. I think it's Hustle at Home Mom. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. Just do Hustle at Home Mom or at Hustle Home Mom or whatever, and you'll find her. It's her with her 2 kids on the profile picture. Anyways, all right, people, that's gonna be the end of this video, man. Hopefully the audio came out well. I'm gonna listen to the playback. Hopefully it's not scrappable. If it's too much wind noise and too much this and that, I'll scrap the video. That would suck, because that'll be like the second video that I've scrapped. But what are you gonna do, right? All right, people. Deuces.